Hello, my magical rainbow family. Welcome back to the channel. This is my... Welcome back to the channel, Disney and Coloring with Jamie. And today I am showing you my February 2026 completed coloring pages. Grab a drink, grab a snack. It's going to be a long video. I colored out of 57 coloring books, and I colored 134 pages. Let me move my bookmark over here. Alright, and let's begin. Okay, so my first book is my oldest book, my Winona Judd adult coloring book by Jenna Cole, and I want to complete this book this year. And I just did one page, and I did this one here. Oh goodness. Yeah, I did this page here. I colored her on the 10th. Oh goodness, I got the hiccups. Colored her on the 10th, and I used color pencil. This book is for my 2-color challenge 2026. I about said 2025, but no, it's 2026. And it is my Mandala's Bold and Easy Mini Pocket Size coloring book. February, our color was pink. March, our color is green. So here's the first one, and I did them all on the first, and I used glitter gel pens. The second. The third. And the fourth picture. This is for my coloring collab on Mondays called Coloring Party with Friends 2026. And this book is Bold and Easy Large Print Coloring Book. Here's the first one. I colored it on the first. And I did ask everyone for this collab to please add red and pink to your pages. Oh goodness. And I use glitter gel pens. This one was done on the 5th. And I use alcohol marker. This one was on the 14th. I about said 6, but no. I colored this on Valentine's Day. And I used my color pencils. This one was done on the 19th. And this is what we will be coloring the first Monday, if we haven't already, of March. And give me one moment. I forgot to grab something. I forgot to grab my book that tells you my weekly and my monthly collabs. And for March, I have a monthly collab called Dragon Coloring Collab. And it's hashtag Dragon coloring collab. And what it is you will go and you will find all your coloring pages of dragons, or as many as you want to color, of dragons. You color them. You post them any day in the month of March using the hashtag Dragon Coloring Collab. In the title, you need to tag my channel, Disney and Coloring with Jamie, so I can come over and see your beautiful dragon pages for March. Okay, back to my pages. This is Bold and Easy 100 Mandalas Stress-Free Color by Number Granola Tales. Here is my first one. My colors were light blue, sky blue, blue, green, lavender, purple, yellow, orange, and red. And I colored it on Valentine's Day. Colored this one on Valentine's Day. And there was light blue, green, pink, purple, yellow, orange. And this was all done with markers. Here's one. Sky blue, blue, green, peach, lavender, yellow, orange. Another one. Light green, green, peach, pink, purple, yellow, orange. And the last one, light blue, sky blue, blue, green, dark green, yellow, orange. Here's another book I want to complete this year. It is my Cute Cats Bold and Easy coloring book. Here's the first one. I colored it on the 10th and I used colored pencil. This one was done on the 10th and it was colored pencil. Colored it on the 10th, colored pencil. Colored pencil on the 10th. Color pencil on the 11th. Color pencil on the 11th. And I think I may be completing this book this month in March. Cute Bunny Black Background Coloring Book. And I did this one here. And this is kind of me every Valentine's. I'm sad because I don't have anybody. I've never actually had anybody on Valentine's. No, I take that back. I did have one person. I did have a boyfriend one Valentine's, but yeah. But other than that, I never had a boyfriend on Valentine's. Alright, this is Cute Fantasy Creations Bold Easy Coloring Book. And I did all my unicorn pages in this book that still needed to be done. And I did them with my Ahuhu water-based markers. And I colored this one on the 7th. This one on the 7th. I love her hair. This one on the 7th. the 7th, the 7th, 7th. I love her hair. The 7th, and my bestie Lindsay is gonna get me, and that's okay. But I was coloring this page when I was on the phone with her, and I was like, I found a unicorn that puts me in mind of you. And so I sent her this page, and she's like, you asshole, is what she said. Yeah. I was like, but don't you love it? She was like, it's pretty, but it's not me. Colored this one on the 8th. Colored this one on the 8th. Colored this one on the 8th. And I colored that one on the 8th. And I colored the last one on the 8th. So now all my unicorn pages are done in this book. And this is one of the ones I want to complete this year. Here is another one I want to complete this year. It is Cozy Animals Cute and Cozy Coloring Book. The elephant was done on the 15th with my Ohuhu water-based markers. I think all 3 pages was done with Ohuhu water-based markers. Yep. This one was done on the 15th. And this one was done on the 15th. I think I went a little too fast with that squirrel. But yes, that was the squirrel. And then here was the koala bear. I can never get that right. Another book I want to complete this year. It is Grumpy Animals Living Human Lives. Did this one on the 15th. And I used my Ohuhu water-based marker for this page. I mean, for these pages this month. So this one was on the 15th. And if you could tell, I kind of made the pile of leaves look like candy corn. Because I love candy corn. And I did this one on the 15th. '90s, whatever this word is, bold and easy. And I just did 1 page. And I did the 90s forever. I'm a 90s baby. I was born 1991. And I colored this page on the 16th. And I used a Ohuhu water-based marker. Ugh. I got a headache. Hopefully it goes away soon. Okay, this is Cozy Chihuahua Days Bold and Easy Coloring Book. And I just did 1 page. And I did this one here. And I colored it on the 16th. And I used a Ohuhu water-based marker. Cozy Europe Cute Coloring Book. And I did the title page. And I colored it on the 15th. And I used my Ohuhu water-based markers. Cocoa Wild Cozy Vibes, cute and comfy coloring book. Colored it on the 15th with my Ahuhu water-based markers. Cozy Cuties, cute and comfy coloring book, Cocoa Wild. And I did the title page with Ahuhu water-based markers on the 15th. Cozy Corner, cute and comfy, a coloring book, Cocoa Wild. And I did this page here. And I don't really know why I did this page, but I just wanted to do this page. And I used my Ahuhu water-based markers, and I colored it on the 15th. Cozy Friends, cute and comfy coloring book, Cocoa Wild. And I did the title page. And I colored it on the 15th using a Ahuhu water-based marker. Cute Guy Moments, gorgeous guys to get comfy and cozy with, a coloring book by Joshua Dunbar. And I did the color test page. And I colored it on the 18th. And I used alcohol marker. My Ahuhu coloring book. And I colored this with my Ahuhu water-based markers. And I colored it on the 18th. I bought this book last year, and I haven't colored in it until February of this year. This is Beautiful Horses coloring book, and I did this page here. And I did it because of the Lunar New Year. This year is Year of the Horse, and I colored it on the 18th, and I used my alcohol markers. This is another book I want to complete this year. This is Bobby Goods. And I did this page here. And this page was titled The Bookstore. This was the bookstore. And I used Soul Color gel pens. And I colored it on the 13th. This is Giant Coloring and Activity Doggy Days coloring book by Bindon. And this was the next page to be colored. And I colored it on the 14th, and I used Cronulla crayons. This is Giant Coloring Activity Little Kittens coloring book by Bindon. And my page is this one. It's the little ballerina. And I colored her on Valentine's Day, and I used Cronola crayons. Man, my head. Doesn't help whenever I have my hair put up and really tight. Ugh. Okay. This is mini jumbo coloring activity. All kinds of fabulous Disney Junior coloring book by Bindon. And my page is this one. And I colored mini on the 14th. And I used Cronola crayons. This is Disney Junior Mickey Jumbo Coloring Activity book by Bindon. And I did the title page. And I forgot to color their tongues. Oh well. And I colored it on the 14th and I used Cronola crayons. Okay. I told you all in January that for February I was going to color the senior in Silver Foxes for February, men out of this book. This is People Faces, a coloring book of portraits across ages, cultures, and nationals. I can't pronounce that word. And my first one is this guy here. I colored him on the 20th. And I used alcohol marker. I used alcohol marker, I believe, for every page. Then I did this guy here on the 20th. This guy here, I gave him sunglasses. And I colored him on the 20th. Then I colored this guy. I don't know why, but he puts me in mind of one of my uncles. I colored him on the 20th. Colored this one on the 20th. The 20th. I think I colored them all on the 20th. Nope. This one was the 21st. This one was the 21st. And our last one was on the 21st. So now I'm going to be coloring the kids that are the boys. Like this one. And I think there's only one more. If I can get to it. Yeah. So this one and this one is what I will be coloring in March. This is for my Free Markers Challenge 2026 on Wednesdays. This is Sunflower Coloring Book for Adults. Here's the first one. I colored it on the 1st. And I used alcohol marker. This one on the 7th. And I used alcohol marker. This one on the 15th. And I used colored pencil. And this one on the 21st, and I used alcohol marker, and I colored it at 1 o'clock in the morning. This is Easy Summer by Joshua Dunbar coloring book, and I just did one of the extra pages, and I did this one here, and I colored it on the 20th with alcohol marker. Easy Coloring Book, Joshua Dunbar. It says Jade Summer, but it's actually Joshua Dunbar. Colored it on the 20th, and I used alcohol marker. Goodness. Nice Little Town Valentine's Day adult coloring book, and I did this page, and it's the very first page I colored in the book, and it's the title page. Well, yeah, title page, and I colored it on the 20th, and I used alcohol marker. This one is Midnight Mandalas, and I just did one page, and I did this page here, and I did it with my Jock glitter gel pens, and I colored it on the 20th. My sister got me this book for Christmas last year, and it's called Follow Your Dreams. And I did this one here, and I colored it on the 18th. And I used alcohol marker, and I just did it in pink and red. I could have used this for the 2-color challenge 2026, but I didn't. And that was actually the very first page done in that book. This is cute. Wow, where did I get cute? Well, they're cute, but gay cowboy coloring book, and this was a buddy color with Ben over on Instagram. His Instagram is Gay and Nerdy Coloring Dude. Thank you, Ben. And we did this page here, and I colored it on the 2nd, and I used colored pencil. And we are actually doing another one out of this book for March. We're going to be doing this page here. This is a buddy coloring book with Pat over at Crafting with Pat and More. And this is the Easy Fantasy by Joshua Dunbar. Thank you, Pat, for our monthly buddy color. This is the one we did for February. I colored it on the 2nd, and I used colored pencil. And we are going to be coloring this page for March. What time did y'all wake up today? Well, today is February 21st for me, but the day of the recording, you're not seeing it until now. You're not seeing this video until today, but I'm recording it on February 21st. And so what time did y'all wake up today? On March 21st, the day it is for me, I woke up at 7:30 in the morning. This is another buddy coloring book, and it's with Katya from Kat's Coloring. And this is fantasy coloring book, Magical Dragons. And we used to do just one a month, now we're doing 2 a month. So here's the first one. And I colored it on the first, and I used color pencil. And then this one, color pencil, and I colored it on the first. Thank you, Katya, for our buddy colors. And Katya picked those pages. I am picking this page for March and this page for March. Oh my goodness. This is Cronulla Disney 288 pages coloring book. And I did Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope. And I did them in crowns. And I colored it on the first. Oh, goodness. Okay, this one is by Martha Makes Art. And this is her Teddy Bears Bold and Easy coloring book. It's a book I want to complete this year. And I did the female bears that I have not colored yet. For February, that is what I colored. So here's the first one. And I used, I think, color pencil. And I colored it on the 11th. Yeah, it was color pencil. I colored this one on the 11th. 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 And our last one was done on the 11th. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry for the yawning. This is a book I want to complete this year, and it's called Bloom Coloring Book, and I did 3 pages. Here's the first one, and these were done with color pencil, and this one was on the 10th. This one was on the 10th. And this one was on the 10th. This is 50 Hearts to Color by Camilla Anchikova. And this one was a buddy color with the person that got me this book. And it's Michaela from Michaela's Colors and Curates. And I used the markers she sent me, Hoo water-based markers. We are doing a monthly buddy color swap. And this is what I got in February. This book and a few others. But this one is a buddy color. And this one is a buddy color. it is 50 romance, mandalas, and hearts designs by Camilla Anchikova. And it's a buddy color with Michaela. Michaela's Colors and Creates. And I colored it on the 10th. And I used the rainbow colors. I had a really fun time coloring that page. And I used my Ahuhu water-based markers. This is 50 Romance Miniatures by Camilla Anchikova. And the page I did is this one, the Happy Valentine's Day. And I actually did color it on Valentine's Day. And I used Ahuhu water-based markers. This is 50 Dessert Theme Miniatures Coloring Book by Camilla Anchikova. And I did the Happy Valentine's Day one. And I colored it on Valentine's Day. And I used my Ahuhu water-based markers. This is my Cute Frogs Adult Coloring Book by Morgan Sky. And I did 3 in this book. Here's the first one. I colored it on the 3rd. And I used alcohol marker. This one was done on the 3rd. And I did alcohol marker. And this one was done on the 3rd. My sister, Paula, said she really liked this page. And I colored it on the 3rd. And she loved how I did the pink and the mahogany frog. And all 3 of the pages was done with with Ahuhu alcohol marker. And I colored them all on the 3rd. This is Valentine's Cutie by Joshua Dunbar, large print coloring book, 8.5 by 11 edition. And I did both of these for Patty's Treasure Hunt, and that's Life with Patty. And this one was for Hands. And this one was for Hearts. Oh, and I forgot to tell you when I colored that on the 2nd, and I used color pencil. And I used color pencil, and then I used my neon, my pastel jelly rolls. And I colored it on the 2nd. And this was for Patty's Treasure Hunt, and this prompt was Hearts. Oh my gosh. This is a monthly buddy coloring along book with my dear friend Dawn over at M Beans Color With Me. We color a page every month out of this book, and it's the Matchstick Mouse, a cookbook coloring book by Morgan O'Brien, and we just go page after page. So this was our next page. And I'm going to go ahead and mark the next. This was the one we did in February. And I did color pencil. And I love that it has bees. I love bees. I'm starting to collect bees. I don't know if they make any bee coloring books. That'd be cool. And this is the one we're doing for March. This is 50 Spring Miniatures, Camilla and Jakova, and I did This Book Belongs to page. And I did it for Spicy Cat Colorings, hashtag over on Instagram, Spicy Cat Buddies. And it was any spring page out of this book. And I chose this one. And I colored it on the 4th, and I used alcohol marker. I am almost done with this book. This is another one I want to complete this year. And this is Forest Animal Mandalas. This is my second copy of this book. This is one of my most favorite Joshua Dunbar coloring books. And I plan on buying another copy when I finish this one. And these were, I believe, well, this page was done with Soul Color Glitter Gel Pen and non-glitter gel pen. And I colored it on the 11th, and it's the raccoon. My beautiful bees. And I did the same thing, glitter gel pen and non-glitter gel pen. And it's done on the 12th. And our last one is this one. I love this page too. And, okay, so the picture itself was done with gel pen. The background was done with eyeshadow. And I colored it on the 12th. And I'll show you what I'm coloring for March. I'm coloring one of the extra pages. And this is what I will be coloring out of this book for March. This is Cute Guys and Animals. And I color a page out of this book. And I go page after page. And this is the one I did for February. And I used color pencil. And I really like how it came out. And I colored it on the 8th. And this is an 18 plus channel, so if you're under the age of 18, please go away and have a magical day. And now on to the video. This, you guys know, this one has some very steamy coloring pages, very hunky coloring pages. And this month's, well, February, was one of those hot pages. And this is Hot Guys Showing Off. And here is my page. I colored it on the 7th. They're supposed to be studying because they have a test tomorrow, but I don't think they're going to have a lot of studying going on. Do you? And I used alcohol marker for this page. Now I'll show you what I'm coloring for next month. Oh, and I should have marked the one I'm doing for next month out of this book too. Okay, so out of the Cute Guys and Animals, I will be doing... Is it animals or pets? Yeah, animals. I will be doing this page for March. And then out of Hot Guys Showing Off, I will be doing this page for March. And it's another hot, steamy page. This is for Saturdays here on the channel, and it's for my chibi color Chibi Coloring with Jamie, and it is my Chibi Girls 2 Grayscale Adult Coloring Book, Ava Brown. I think it's brown. You guys can't even see it. Oh my goodness. So here was the first one. I colored it on the first and I used alcohol marker. This was the second. I colored it on the 7th and I used a water-based marker. This one was done on the 14th, Valentine's Day, and it was done by color pencil. And this one was done on the 19th, and it was done by alcohol marker. And this will be the next page I will be coloring out of the book if I haven't already colored it in a video. Ooh, that bag's getting full. Oh man, I just got dizzy. Ooh. February 21st is not so good of a day for me. And I hope it gets better because this evening I'm supposed to go to a jazz concert. This is Chibi Animals Grayscale Adult Coloring Book, Ava Brown. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, this is for the hashtag Party Animal Fridays. Here's my first one. I used alcohol marker and I colored it on the 1st. Here's my second one. I colored it on the 7th and I used alcohol marker. Here is my third one. I colored it on Valentine's Day and I did color pencil. And I don't know if a lot of you caught on to this, but these are mountains back here. And this part is a volcano. I think that's how you call it. And it just exploded. And that's why half the sky is red. Because it's got hot lava coming down. And then my last one is this one. And it was on the 19th. And it was with a alcohol marker. And this will be the next page I color in this book, if I haven't already colored it in a video. This book will be retiring until January of 2027. This is the Winter Chibis. I used this book for my Jamie's Color Me Winter Challenge, which is for the months of January and February. And now that we're in March, I will be using another book, and it is a spring book because March and April, it is called Jamie's Color Me Spring Challenge. So yes, this book will be retiring until January of next year. This one was done on the 1st with alcohol marker. This one was done on the 5th with alcohol marker. This one was done on the 14th with color pencil. Valentine's Day. And I want to do another thank you and a shout out to my dear friend Pat over at Crafting with Pat and More. I was talking to her when I was coloring this page, and I asked her, what color should I color the bear's eyes? And she said her favorite color for eyes was green. So I did green for his eyes. Thank you, Pat. And this one was the last one, and I colored it on the 19th, and I did alcohol marker. And again, this book will be retiring until January of 2027. This one is for my Mickey and Friends. Well, this is Mickey and Friends coloring book, Disneyland Resort, and it's for Tuesdays on my channel, and it's for my hashtag Jamie's Disney Coloring. And here's the first one. And this one was done with glitter, not glitter, but gel pens. And I colored it on the first. And then this one was the second page. And I colored it on the fifth. This one was the third one. I colored it on Valentine's Day. And it's color pencil. And the last one is this one. I colored it on the 19th. And I do not like how it came out. And I colored it with color pencil. Now I will show you what I will be coloring next. Out of the book, I will be coloring this page, if I haven't already. This is Zazu and Simba. I will be putting this book away for March. I may bring it back out in April. But this is a large print butterflies coloring book. There was some mandala pages in this book. And I am part of a collab on Mondays called Mandala Mondays 2026. Which is hosted by my dear friend Dawn over at M Beans Color With Me. And I used those mandala pages out of this book for February for Mandala Mondays 2026. Here is the first one. I colored on the first, and I did gel pen. Did this one on the fifth, and I did, I believe it was Shuttle Art Permanent Marker. I didn't do a whole lot of permanent markers this month. The third one was this one here, and it was done with color pencil. And I colored it on Valentine's Day. And then this one is the last one, and I colored it on the 19th. And it's a hoo-hoo alcohol marker of the butterflies and the flower, the leaves, and the little purple areas and the blue area. Everything on the inside, except for the flower, is done with gel pens. We're almost there. We're almost there. We have 4 more books counting this one. This is my collab that I join every Sunday that is hosted by my YouTube partner Dale over at Let's Talk About Movies and Stuff. And this collab is Sunday Worship Coloring. And it is a chibi coloring book. Jesus Chibi Land coloring book to create your own magic. Here was the first one. I don't like how his mouth came out. I colored it on the first, and I used gel pen. Here's the second one, and this is alcohol marker, and I colored it on the fifth. This was done on Valentine's Day, and I used my color pencils. And the last one was done on the 19th. And I used my alcohol markers. Oh, and I will be coloring, if I haven't already, I will be coloring this page next. This one is for my dog's coloring collab. and it is on Sundays. And this book is called 50 Dog Breeds Coloring Book. And my first one was the Boxer. And I named this little guy Jackson. Well, not little, but I named this guy Jackson. And Jackson was done with gel pen. And for February, I asked everyone for this collab to please add red and pink to your pages. Now for March, I am asking everyone for this collab to add green to your coloring pages. This guy is named Bingo, and I colored him on the 5th, and he's a dachshund. Jackson was a boxer. Here's the Pembroke Welsh Corgi, and this was Clifford. And I colored him on Valentine's Day. This one was done on the 19th, and this is Bucko. And I used alcohol marker and gel pen. Now, this is what I will be coloring if I haven't already. This will be the next page. Australian Shepherd. This is for my Jamie's ABC coloring collab. It's a monthly collab. Every month I give you a letter. And for February, the letter was N. And for March, our letter is O for octopus. Open. What else starts with Opie. Yeah. And so the book that I color out of for that collab is the Fairies A to Z coloring book. And I have to turn my book like this. And I colored it on the 1st. And I used gel pen. And this is what I will be coloring for March. And our last book, and it's a book that I want to complete this year, and it's a Cute Tree coloring book for adults by Morgan Sky. Here's my first one, and I did it with my Hoo water-based markers. And I colored it on the 15th. Here's my second one, and it was done with alcohol marker, I believe. And it was done on the 17th. And the next one was done with gel pen and alcohol marker, and I colored it on the 18th. Now, the next page I will be doing for March is this one. And I will be doing that one. And that one. No, that one's for April. And that is my coloring books and my coloring pages for February 2026. Again, my March coloring collab is called Dragon Coloring Collab. And what it is you find dragon coloring pages, you color them, you post once a month, once this month for March, and you just show us your completed dragon coloring pages. Use the hashtag Dragon Coloring Collab, And then in your title, you need to tag my channel, which is Disney and Coloring with Jamie, so I can come over and see what you color for the month. Alright, that completes this video. Please give me a thumbs up, comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, hello. My name is Jamie. I sure hope you stick around, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell where you will not miss any of my upcoming videos. And join my YouTube family. And like always, love one another, don't judge one another, and always believe in coloring. And make today your day, because you're never promised tomorrow. And if I can do it, you can do it. By my magical rainbow family, you all have a magical day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.